Welcome to the Grief Guardian podcast. I am your host, Grant Cosgrove. During this podcast series, I will be guiding you through the hardest journey, life after losing a loved one, empowering resilience, healing, and hope, one step at a time. In today's podcast, we are looking at one of the many different types of grief. Grief is something we all experience at some point, but not all grief is the same. According to experts, there are up to 20 different types of grief that an individual may experience. Let's explore in this episode anticipatory grief. What is anticipatory grief? Anticipatory grief is the emotional response to an expected loss. It's grieving before the actual loss occurs. Unlike conventional grief, which happens after someone is gone, anticipatory grief gives us time to process what's coming, but that doesn't necessarily make it easier. This type of grief often shows up when a loved one has a terminal illness, when we see them slowly declining, or when we know that a major life change will take someone or something away from us. It's a mix of emotions, sadness, anxiety, even relief at times, and all of it is normal. Have you ever felt yourself grieving something that hasn't happened yet? Maybe it's a loss you see coming, but you don't know how to prepare for it. What are the signs and symptoms of anticipatory grief? So how do you know if you're experiencing anticipatory grief? Here are some common signs. Emotional distress, sadness, anxiety, or even numbness. Grieving not just the person, but the future you expected to have with them. Guilt, feeling bad for grieving before they're gone, or even feeling relief at times. Shifting roles, becoming a caregiver or taking on new responsibilities. Feeling disconnected, either pulling away to protect yourself or feeling overly attached. These feelings don't mean you're grieving wrong, they mean you're human. What causes anticipatory grief? There are a few common reasons people experience anticipatory grief. 1. A terminal illness diagnosis, cancer, dementia, ALS, or any illness with a clear progression. 2. Watching a loved one decline, losing the person you knew long before they pass away. 3. Upcoming life transitions, divorce, moving away, or other big changes that signal an ending. 4. Witnessing suffering. Seeing someone struggle physically or mentally can bring on grief before they're gone. If any of these resonate with you, know that you're not alone. This type of grief is tough because it lingers. It can last for months or even years. What are the impacts of anticipatory grief? Grief doesn't just stay in your emotions, it impacts your entire being. Emotionally, anxiety, depression, guilt, or moments of emotional numbness. Physically, fatigue, sleep issues, changes in appetite. Mentally, difficulty concentrating, feeling forgetful or overwhelmed. Socially, withdrawing from others or struggling in relationships. Relationally, family roles may shift, leading to tension or deeper connections. If you've been feeling emotionally exhausted, struggling to focus, or even avoiding people, it might be because you're carrying anticipatory grief. What are some coping strategies for healing? So, how do we cope with this kind of grief? Here are some things that can help. 1. Acknowledge your emotions. Don't feel guilty for grieving before the loss happens. 2. Talk about it. Open up to a trusted friend, family member, or support group. 3. Create meaningful moments. Spend quality time with your loved one while you still can. 4. Seek professional help. Grief counselling or therapy can provide guidance. 5. Take care of yourself. Sleep, eat well, and find healthy ways to manage stress. 6. Find outlets for expression. Journaling, art, or rituals can help you process emotions. 7. Prepare for the future. Sometimes planning ahead can ease the transition when the loss occurs. You don't have to carry this grief alone. Reaching out for support doesn't mean you're weak, it means you're human. Grief is love. If you're experiencing anticipatory grief, it means you love deeply. And while this type of grief is painful, it also gives you the gift of time, the time to say what needs to be said, to make the most of the moments you have and to prepare yourself for what's to come. In the next episode, let's explore collective grief. If you enjoyed this content, please follow me on my socials. You can find me on Facebook as The Grief Guardian and on Instagram as Grant_A_Cosgrove or by searching for The Grief Guardian. I'll include the links in the show notes. Feel free to reach out and connect with me or leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and questions. Are there any topics you'd like me to cover?